You've used ChatGPT before, haven't you? Type something dumb, got a smart answer, and moved on. But what if I told you, every time you do that, something real disappears? Not your data, not your battery, but water. To be exact, about 0.32 milliliters of it, or 0.000085 gallons of clean, drinkable water, just to answer your question. Doesn't sound like much, right? But multiply that number by millions of people every single day, and suddenly you're looking at hundreds of billions of liters a year. Today, let's talk about the hidden cost of running AI. When you ask AI a question, your message travels across the internet, from your device to a massive data center with rows of computers stacked from floor to ceiling. Now, these aren't normal computers. They're high performance systems running 24/7, crunching millions of requests from around the world. All that intense computing generates serious heat. And if it isn't removed fast, those servers can overheat or literally melt. So, how do they stay cool? Well, your personal PC uses fans to stay cool, but at this scale, they just don't cut it. So, companies use something way more effective: water. Cold water runs through pipes around the servers, soaking up all the heat and keeping those massive machines from overheating. And the amount of water used, well, it's staggering. Google's Iowa Center and xAI's Memphis supercomputer each sip around 1.4 billion liters of water every year. That's enough to hydrate nearly 2 million people for a full year, or fill 560 Olympic swimming pools. Now, this isn't industrial wastewater, it's clean, drinkable water. That same water is the reason we have some insanely powerful AI, like today's sponsor, Fish Audio. And here's what's wild: a part of this segment doesn't even use my real voice. It's actually a voice clone created using their brand new AI model, Open Audio S1. S1 doesn't just copy how you sound, it gives you full emotional control, with a huge range of tags to elevate your voice and make it feel completely natural. With just a few prompts, you can add tags like joyful, laughter, or pause to instantly shift the mood and bring your content to life. On top of that, S1 supports 13 languages, letting you create content for a global audience. Okay, pause. This is editing me, and I just realized, why does my clone sound better than me? Like, I'm not even joking. Okay, now back to the video. It also offers real-time voice generation with ultra-low latency, so it works instantly without any delay. And if that wasn't impressive enough, they even have a public model library where you can try out top voices like Donald Trump or Mr. Beast. You can also create your own voice clone like mine in seconds, just by recording a few lines. It's quick, simple, and shockingly accurate. If you're a developer, you can use their API to build voice agents, interactive apps, or anything with dynamic speech. They also have a detailed documentation section to help you get started. If you want to try it out yourself or experiment with what's possible, go check out Fish Audio using my link in the description. And thanks again to Fish Audio for sponsoring this video. Now back to water. So does this actually harm anything? When the water is evaporated? Not really. It just becomes steam and returns to the natural water cycle. But when it's drained while still hot and released into rivers or lakes, that's where the trouble starts. Because that heat doesn't just disappear. It warms up rivers and lakes, lowers oxygen levels, and slowly throws out entire ecosystems out of balance. Fish and aquatic plants die off, and the food chain starts to break down. And it's not just wildlife. In drought-prone areas, data centers use the same water people need, pushing some places closer to crisis. And that's why some regions are now demanding transparency, forcing companies to reveal just how much water their AI really uses. Researchers are even exploring environmental labels, like nutrition labels on food, but for AI, showing the water and energy cost of each answer. So, all of this just so the AI keeps running. Well, it writes essays, draws art. Okay. Well, it even helps identify cancer and is revolutionizing other industries. In fact, it's so good at everything that it's taking people's jobs. But like anything this powerful, it comes with a cost. A cost most people never see: draining water, burning energy, and straining the planet. The real challenge, it's not choosing between progress and the planet, it's making sure that they both move forward together. If you liked this video, consider liking, subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.